Pin that bitch. All right. What's poppin', ladies and gents? Thank you for your patience. It was a little inconvenient, but got that out the way. We back, baby. Hit the like button on your way in, my friends. Thank you guys, by the way. Screw this, I'm gonna just use my webcam. So thank you that you hear me loud and clear. Shout out to Big Empress Energy. All right. So yeah, while we wait for some people to join us back in for my next trip, just to kind of recap, the first decan of Gemini season, or the first decan of Mercury in Gemini, is going to have you really update and enlightened processing nostalgic audio of very, very amazing insight and information. And then the moon, and then the north, and then the north. And then the North Node will conjunct Mercury. And this, of course, is going to align you to your own personal destiny path rabbit hole. So I want to say, if you remember me freaking out about the alien encounter, once we hit the 9th of May and Mercury is on the North Node and it's trining Saturn, this is going to, of course, be that initial alien encounter. And here's the thing. When I say alien encounter, I don't want to make it sound like this is your first alien encounter. I would say every single one of you have had an alien encounter, but it took place in a causal realm, in an astral realm. And so you might have just felt it like it was a dream. And so this is going to be a much more realistic experience of this, because now your mind is processing knowledge that it didn't have before. Before, your mind had this knowledge to process this extra dimensional supernatural experience. Your critical mind didn't think it was anything. Your critical mind probably just segued it to be some bullshit. Versus now, where it can't deny it because now it's actually manifested through Taurus season. This is going to make sense of previous astral experiences and also causal experiences. And this is going to really put you in a position very powerfully to open up a very amazing sense of your own ability. Because what else Mercury in Gemini is doing is it's through the word activating magical abilities. And so on top of this, you know what I'm saying? Critical mind is such a Debbie. On top of this, enlightenment and cerebral apex, this is where you're going to magically bring into existence and reality a lot of your own unique magic abilities, okay? And so it's the second decan of Mercury in Gemini that's going to start to confront any inner doubt and any skepticism by you really processing the impossible. And this is even more important because we already won. No, this is already even more important because remember, the enlightenment of your mind will be processing knowledge that is out of this world. And before this transit, goddamn near foreign. And so for those of you who like The Magicians, that's another good show to watch during this period to stimulate your mind on what's possible. Because the square to Mercury and Pisces, or Neptune and Pisces, is going to be that clash between the 3D way of living and then a whole nother magical fillery that most people don't even know exists. And I need to talk about that a little bit more. We are the magic. So in the show Magicians, in Harry Potter, in other such narratives, you have the whole notion between a third dimensional simulation with NPCs and people who are genuinely enlightened to a degree and just uninitiated living their life. Then you have, of course, a whole magical reality that overlaps with this third dimensional realm, to which some people are not aware that other people do real magic. That's this life right here. That is represented by the mutable axis of Neptune, which is metaphysical and unseen, and Gemini, which is intellectual, Virgo, which is material, and Sagittarius. You can watch Magicians on Netflix, I think, or on Sci-Fi, and Sagittarius, which is etheric and visual. So you're going to gain enlightenment and an updated understanding of the truth as Mercury updates your processor to Windows Infinity instead of Windows Bumblefuck that really didn't have you harness your latent power, because you have power within yourself that your mind cannot process yet because it runs off of a more advanced system. Mercury in Gemini is going to update your mind's ability to process abilities you've had since birth or even before birth. But birth, of course, had to compress the information in your baby fetus so that you wouldn't die because of so much excess energy. Similar to how Naruto could not incarnate with the yin half of the Nine Tails Kyuubi because it would be too much fucking energy. So this is where, once again, a lot of you are now decompressing and unlocking so much ability that coming into the ninth, when Mercury sextiles Chiron and trine Saturn on the North Node, you are unlocking a new magical ability that's unique to you. You're practicing it coming into the second decan. And so when we start Gemini season, right, at 5:11 p.m., when we start Gemini season and the sun is 0 degrees, it's going to be squaring Jupiter and Pisces, which that square is going to evolve the way you perceive what's true relative to this evolution of metaphysical existentialism that will invade your whole psyche, as now your skepticism of ghosts and unseen phenomena smacks you in the fucking face. Like, motherfucker, I've been watching you piss and shit this whole time because I'm bored as hell and I'm waiting for you to awaken your medium power so that you can communicate to my relative who I need you to communicate to, because you're the only person who knows him that I can talk to. And even though I'm invading your privacy, I'm going to keep haunting you until you do this. Shout out to the mediums out there, y'all. Y'all do not get enough respect. Like, y'all get swarmed. But other than that, I'm pulling out these extra crazy extreme examples because just to give you an insight of how crazy this is going to be. Like, you're stepping into this transit open, maybe, right, about believing this, and you're ending this transit with full concrete evidence. But I need to make sure we're clear. The reason why you're ending this transit with the full knowledge of this is because of Saturn and Jupiter and Aquarius. That's the full knowledge of this. Before this transit, we did not have Saturn and Jupiter and Aquarius. We had it in Sag or Cap and in Scorpio. And so we're finally at the stage where you actually know what information is enlightening your perception. So with that being said, once we start Gemini season, Mercury is going to be in the last decan. It's going to be in the third decan, the Uranian decan. This is going to revolutionize and make obsolete everything you've ever thought before. And coming into the last and final decan of Mercury and Gemini, the sun will actually conjunct the North Node and begin its eclipse cycle. And so there's something to be said about Mercury in the last degrees of Gemini, mastering this enlightened way to process information while we go through this eclipse, which is going to open the doorway into a more magical way to perceive what your role is in this existence. But I'm sugarcoating. Aliens, man. Fucking aliens, yo. I don't know what else to say because like there's only so much I can say because like we've been taught to kind of word things in a way that makes sense to the system, but Pluto and Capricorn is throwing the system in the fucking trash. So like I mean it's really just hard to kind of put this into words because like your whole reality is about to just be like, oh, this ain't shit anymore. Like we're in a whole new age. That's really the best way I can see it. We're in a whole new age. So it's this Gemini season that's going to activate the eclipse cycle to be like, hey, this old world really is done. I know there's a lot of people who are still living it like it's not, wanting it to go back to normal. They're already dead. You're looking at NPCs. You're alive. And so, bloop, bloop, welcome to Windows Infinity. New beginnings. Time to level up. So the most important part of this transit, my friends, is, of course, May 30th. Come May 30th, okay, we are going to see Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde is going to reevaluate your perception of truth because the eclipse cycle during this period is going to facilitate a complete extraordinary shift of your reality through the perception of how you think about your reality. 3D will cease to exist come whenever, right? Truly 3D. So here's the thing. As Mercury retrogrades, remember, retrograded in February in Aquarius to reevaluate this higher knowledge of ourselves. Now this is converting into a more extraordinary truth. Gemini season is undoubtedly the celestial revelation of a lifetime. But let's just say the celestial revelation of destiny. So at some point, Invincible had to realize that his father comes from an alien planet of Friezas and Saiyans whose mission it is to conquer and occupy the rest of the motherfucking galaxy and universe. And so this is a celestial revelation in that it's a revelation that pertains to the celestial nature of what's beyond this earth space. This celestial knowledge is going to provide a change in how you think about this real world, because you're going to care about paying your bills to the IRS until you realize that there's an alien invasion. And then you're not going to give a fuck about the ARS because you're going to care more about these aliens. Okay. Like that's the best way that I can say it. This is just going to shift your perception. Like, oh, 5D, 3D, 5D. I need to incorporate the 5D into my 3D. And I hate using 5D, 3D. I don't even believe in that. But I have to say that because that's the best way I can put that in there. I hate when people say, we're going 5D, we're going 5D. No, bitch, 5D is here. You don't go to 5D. 5D is already here. But I have to say that because, you know what I mean? Like, that's just the best way I can make sense of it. All right, so like, you're going to be activating real-time channeling to where you're not just unconsciously accessing this higher force. It's like an extra bank of knowledge that is going to reevaluate and retrograde because you're going to be channeling information that's relevant to your real life. So it's like you're going to be channeling with an angel who's like, and that's why Mercury's going to retrograde, because you're going to be seeing synchronicity. Shout out to Ralph Smart. Diving deep once again. You're going to be channeling, you're going to be seeing synchronicities. You're going to be channeling celestial knowledge that's relevant to your real reality. So it's going to be like before where your mind didn't know how to process it. And you're channeling information. You're like, okay, well, I guess that'll make sense one day. Versus now, and it did make sense too, but versus now where you're channeling information and they're like, yeah, you're going to have a phone call in 2 minutes and then someone's going to knock on your door. And so now you're receiving knowledge from outside this world that pertains to this reality. And that's why Mercury is going to have to retrograde. Like, oh shit, like I'm processing information supernaturally now. Like I have clairvoyance and precognition. Like now I can see and know without being there because I'm connecting with other forces that see for me or know with me. And the thing is, y'all been doing that. It's just the process of you doing this is updating, like you update a firmware or you update a computer to where the steps taken to do this piece of that, like when it already is drastically lower and so much more attuned to your own uniqueness. Thank you, reflection. Hyper-dimensional awareness. And like Niall, for those of you who have synchronicities on fire right now, that's because you're intertwining and aligning into a breakthrough that's going to unlock your mind through the subconscious blocks that you put in there and society reinforced to access your own abilities purely without any blocks in between. That's what Gemini is going to do for you. And then you're going to go into Cancer season and step right into war. Step right into war. So while already going through war. So yeah, my friends, this is what leads us to the square to Neptune. The Mercury retrograde square to Neptune is squaring an astral realm energy while conjunct Venus to enlighten your heart as well. So that as Mercury now reevaluates this, the square to Neptune is fundamentally changing how you incorporate the metaphysical with the truth. Do you know what a transit like this is? When Mercury retrogrades, okay, and goes back square Neptune, what this is going to do is also trine Jupiter. So first it's going to square Neptune, then it's going to trine Jupiter at the same time. So while your brain's processing ability is reevaluating and Neptune is dissolving its critical mind function so that it can transcend the way it thinks, Jupiter is also evolving its capacity to process extraordinary knowledge from outside this time and space. Supernaturally. We can say supernaturally. Aquarius is supernatural. So we can say supernatural phenomena. All right. And this is so very important. That day is going to change everything. I want you to imagine the day, if you've seen Magicians, when Quentin first went to break bills. When Quentin first went to break bills and experienced that magic with the cards, do it! That was Mercury retrograding square Neptune. Now his mind had to make do with the fact that what he thought wasn't possible was actually possible. Okay? That retrograde is the process of a muggle no longer being a muggle. And I hate that word muggle, but let's just use this as a example. The whole process where I am such a nerd, you're right. The whole process where, of course, or we can do Harry Potter, or we can do, I think this is Netflix. I don't know if it's still there. Or we can do, or we can even do Invincible, okay? That whole process where something that he thought was a fantasy, something that he thought, Mercury and Gemini, was a fantasy, Neptune and Pisces, realizing it's actually real. So this is him having to reevaluate oh, this is actually the truth. Now I have to reevaluate everything that I thought I knew because now magic exists. And that evolution is expanding the mind to facilitate that. Jujutsu Kaisen, where some people cannot see cursed spirits, but some people can see cursed spirits. That retrograde with the square to Neptune dulls your critical mind to where you can now, or transcends your critical mind to where you can perceive the unseen and see a cursed spirit. And then Jupiter expands the knowledge so that you know, hey, this is a cursed spirit. And Mercury helps you manifest a cursed technique to deal with that cursed spirit. And so that retrograde is now reevaluating everything that you perceived and seeing, oh, this was magical. Oh, that's what this was. Oh, I thought that I was just talking to myself. I was talking to two spirit guides this whole time. I thought I was just having a crazy rant by myself, but I was actually going back and forth with the gods on Mount Olympus. I thought that I was depressed. Saturn was just shit talking me this whole time. So like, this is where the retrograde is like, oh, that's what that is. That's what that was. Oh, that's what that was. Oh, that's fucking insane. That's what that was. And now while that retrogrades, everything we thought was counterfeit. While that retrogrades, okay, the sun will actually now catch up with Mercury retrograde during the new moon. And then perfectly, that's fucking hilarious. During the new moon, June 10th, okay? So the new moon is gonna be the new cycle that will actually have you step into this new stage of enlightenment. Wow, exactly what's happening. Thank you, Christina Rodriguez. Because everything that I'm speaking of right now isn't what's gonna happen. It's already happening. Yes, yes, yes. Yo, Geo is coming up with the perfect analogies. So basically, Deku awakening one for all, right? But the thing with Deku is Deku already knew heroes existed. You feel me? You didn't need to convince Deku that, hey, you know, there's superpower quirks. He already seen it. But I still like that analogy because this is where he now had to change the way he processes using power. And I would say this was more the transit where Deku already awoken one for all, but this is where he started to learn how to harness like 5% of it. And he realized, oh, instead of treating this power like it's just one part of my body, I can have it run through all of my body and maintain it. This is a breakthrough definitively in the way you actually process your own personal magic ability that you've processed as a collective facet that everyone tapped into. This is where you start to make this more and more unique. This is where you tap more into more your archetypes and masks that you can don in order to harness even greater celestial power or even deeper understand more of you without the masks, right? So June 10th, 2021 is one of the most powerful days. Goku mastering Ultra Instinct, right? In fact, let's take Goku mastering Ultra Instinct. Spoiler alert, okay, in this new season of Dragon Ball Super, Whis tells Goku, do you know the difference between angels and humans? Angels are always in a state of Ultra Instinct. Any Gemini knows that's true. Our bodies move on its own. The thing here, especially if you have Neptune in Capricorn, all right, Light realizing what he can do with Death Note. I love that. I love that. I love that. If you notice these analogies bring in when the characters first step into their abilities. That's Gemini. That's enlightenment. Sagittarius is after you've perfected your abilities in Virgo. So it's like you come into the power for the first time, you open that door in Gemini. Virgo is where you've been practicing, and it's perfect. Sagittarius is where you reach that peak state. You've been mastered your powers. Now you're a Super Saiyan God. Now you're on the top of the mountain. You're going on that adventure to go beyond your limits. But Gemini, respect Gemini. Gemini is the open door that gives you, it's like taking an ecstasy pill. Okay. Gemini is when the pill kicks in for the first time, which is one of the best parts. It's not Sagittarius where the pill is at its peak. Doof, 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 doof. Yeah! That's Sagittarius. We're not talking about Sagittarius. We're talking about Gemini, where you take the pill, right? And you're like, did this shit hit yet? Did it hit yet? Oh shit, motherfucker! Tell me that's not the best part. Tell me that's not the best part. In any substance, once that shit releases, the in-between spot between did it hit yet versus, oh my gosh, it's hitting. But, oh shit, oh, this motherfucker's starting to kick it. That's Gemini. That's Gemini. That is literally Gemini. It's stimulation. It's the open door. Okay, so important. That is what you're about to step into. Every year, we literally set it up. Dudes. And you know it's Gemini because of that smile. That's why I love to use ecstasy. Because once ecstasy kicks in, it's just like, oh, snap. And then what's next? Your heart, Leo. And then you start to, all right, I just nailed it. I just fucking nailed it. Okay, so this is why, once again, okay, were we using Goku as an analogy? Light with Death Note. There we go. So Goku was learning how to do Ultra Instinct. So there's Goku who was transforming, but this transit is more like Goku learning to use Ultra Instinct in his base form without having to transform and expend so much stamina. Okay. And what that aims to do is very, very magically open up even more power. I do believe Vegeta's in Aries, which is even cooler because Vegeta is I think Goku is a Sagittarius or a Leo, but I think Sagittarius. And Vegeta's in Aries, which is cool because Vegeta's entering the path of destruction. And the ancient ruler of Aries is like Pluto, Mars, which is the ancient ruler of Scorpio. Eren Yeager, I'm not too familiar with Attack on Titan. I haven't caught up with that series. But yeah, once again, like really good show. And this is really, once again, just that whole onus of tapping into the next level of releasing greater enlightenment in your brain. So that new moon is the culmination of this process of Mercury and Gemini enlightening your brain's processing function. In that, during this transit, you're going to think faster, you're going to process faster, you're going to problem solve faster, and you're going to be in a position. Yeah, Piccolo has to be a Virgo like shit. And you're going to be in a position to realistically, does not smile once unless he's holding back the smile. But when it comes down to it, he's still going to have your back, even if he don't want to. But yeah, once again, like, this is very, 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 and thank you who's there. This is very, very, very important because that's really, I want to say so much more, but my mind hasn't yet evolved to process the words to say, which it will when it's there. So this is where Mercury and Gemini is going to give you the words that you're wanting to say but can't say because it hasn't manifested yet. But it is what it is. Right now, Mercury is trining Pluto retrograde. So your mind's ability is processing the awakening of this power. That's going to go in a few short days in a Gemini, and you're going to now process what you've been manifesting the past 30 days. Oh, this is what that is what that is what that is what that is what this is what this is what this is. Now we're on the North Node. This is what everything is. Doosh. Now we're going into the second decade. This is how I can apply what I just found out. Now we're retrograding square Neptune. Oh my God, that's a ghost having sex with another ghost. Get a room, y'all. Don't do this here. That's weird. What are you guys even doing here? I don't even care. Bam, we're retrograding. I'm finding out more magical ability. Oh my gosh, new moon. celestial revelation. Your life changes, never the same. And you're going to take that to Sagittarius season. We'll close out the eclipse. By Virgo season, you will have mastered everything that was enlightened. And by Libra season, you're in the guild using your awakened magical abilities to change the motherfucking world, because we're in a revolution. Thank you, Nabil. Thank you, Nabil. So yeah, my friend. Yeah, my friend. Now, let's mix this with the other transit talk. If you remember, I was saying, remember for the full moon, okay? Right now, the moon's in Capricorn. So while the moon's in Capricorn, you're still like, I'm manifesting, I'm awakening. Then the moon's gonna go into Aquarius tomorrow and the 3rd. I'm getting all this knowledge. Holy shit. I'm a fucking genius. I'm a fucking genius. Look at that. I'm the shit. Oh, I got my synchronicities on point. I'm telepathically talking shit to people. I'm fucking telling people off telepathically, single-handedly. Niggas ain't fucking with me. And then bam, the moon goes into Pisces and Mercury goes into Gemini, which is important because as the moon will actually square 1 degree Pisces, 1 degree Mercury in Gemini, this is where shit starts to get a little bit too magical. And this is going to be the first sneak peek of you actually unconsciously connecting with extra dimensional metaphysical phenomena that you literally can't see, because Pisces is strictly the unseen. It's a metaphysical vibration. It can only be felt and accessed through imagination. And so the ability to know and sense intellectually an unseen phenomena you're seeing is represented by this square. It's going to confuse the living shit out of you. Because on top of this, ghosts are going to mercilessly troll you. You're like, oh my God, he's trying to perceive us. Should we fuck with them? Should we fuck with them? And they will always fuck with you. They will always, I don't see, how do I explain that ghosts and aliens troll like kids? How do I explain that Pisces has Cancer as their 5th house and at heart, Aquarius is a fucking child? That's why they're the trickster. Even though they're like genius, they like to play with kids like this. So I don't know how to explain that you're about to be trolled your ass off. You're going to be shown synchronous. Like you're just, a lot of y'all are about to have the, all right, you know what? Screw this. I don't really need a soulmate. I don't need a, let's say your soulmate's name is like Gary or Garyella. And it's like, fuck that. I don't care about Garyella. I don't really care. I'm just going to focus on myself. And then you're getting seated. And then this is where the host is like, hi, my name is Garyella, and I'm going to be your host. And you're going to be like, ah! But anyway, the moon's going to be in Pisces. You're going to be like, oh, this is a little bit too magical. We on point. And then bam, cue the 6th. Really the 7th. And that's where now, relative to this Mercury and Gemini transit, Mercury is going to be close enough to the North Node. And after you've met Garyella, who is gender fluid and doesn't really identify with any gender, this is where you're going to make that shift within Mercury Gemini, going from, oh, okay, my mind is processing this to the, I don't know what else to tell you. And we're like days away from this, y'all. We are literally days away from this, my friend. Under my Garyella, Ella, See, Trash Torch had that moment the other day. Some of you already having that moment. I don't know what to tell you. We are days away from this, y'all. And this shit is just not going to be comfortable. Because you're going to be chilling in the moon in Pisces, like, oh, wow, I'm an extra magical ass motherfucker that's going to go in the fire like, whoa, okay, whoa, yo, no, whoa, I didn't want it this much, whoa. Listen, because you're getting revealed things right now. The universe is revealing to you exclusive information right now. And everything you're being revealed is like a breadcrumb. And it's not going to be a breadcrumb anymore. You're like, okay, let them know the full story. Boom. Whoa. What do you mean they're in the Illuminati? I don't even believe in the Illuminati. So there's that. Okay. Hopefully you don't have Jupiter face. What role will Gen Z play? So Gen Z has to decide whether they're going to burn this bitch to the ground or burn this bitch. Not to the ground. They're just going to like light singe it. And they're probably going to burn this bitch to the ground. So Gen Z has to literally ask themselves how much of the older generation's responsibility they want to inherit. And they're probably just going to choose to be like, fuck it, let's burn this bitch to the ground and start from scratch. Because if you think we're going to inherit your bullshit, yeah, Gen Z is literally going to be the heroes and the villains at the same time. Because Gen Z has a connection to the causal and astral realm and to aliens that supersedes anyone else on the planet. So these people instantly, all Gen Z has Uranus in Aquarius. So these people instantly channel, like they don't need knowledge from outside sources. It's innate claircognizance. That's why Gen Z is rebelling against the older gen, because they don't acknowledge anything y'all say. Everything that everyone else says, Gen Z takes it with a grain of salt. Like, well, you niggas don't know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna pretend to know. I'm gonna pretend to listen that you know, and they're gonna do their own thing. Am I lying? Are your Gen Z children not half listening to you when you lecture them because you don't know they have an it's not that they, like a lot of Gen Z people have imaginary friends, but they're not imaginary. They're astral realm deities that you can only perceive through imagination. So you're not going to be able to see them with physical senses, and everyone else is going to think, "Oh wow, this is their imagination." It is their imagination, and you don't even know. Especially the kids that are born like in the 2000s with Neptune and Pisces. When you see them talking to themselves, they're not talking to themselves. They're actually talking to other beings. And if you were to ask them to tell those beings stuff, those beings will give them relevant information about your real life and about where you were that should have you shook, because it's already happening. You don't even know your kids are experiencing this. Maggie knows what I'm talking about. Maggie's son be channeling these beings all the time, and she's in that gen. So keep that in mind. And then started the Star Jasmine. I did that when I was a kid. You guys also did too. It's just ours was heavily suppressed. So other than that, shout out to Sierra. Yeah, the Piper. So really, that's really all I have to share concerning Mercury and Gemini. I might have to make a part 2 of this after Mercury goes direct. So really part 3. I might have to make a part 3 after Mercury goes direct, because once Mercury goes direct in Gemini, what you process it's going to be unrecognizable. You guys are going to be speaking a new alien language, and you're going to have alien connects. And some of you are going to be jumped into an alien gang. And you're going to be banging across the galaxy, okay? Does that sound fucking crazy? I hope that sounds crazy. That's how crazy what we're stepping into is. It's like, wow, just 2 weeks ago I was speaking my ABCs, and now I'm fucking deciphering an ancient alien language that has the keys. And it's like, what? And that's why it's so hard for me to tell you, like, how do I tell you that you're going to go from 0 to 150,000? Especially when normally there's like a steps here, right? Hitchhiker's Guide shit. So it is a shout out to Lilac Ocean. This stuff never sounds crazy. Some of you are already in that wave. And it's also important to note that some of you are already experiencing this, right? So by June 11th, when Mercury comes out of Gemini, the sun's going to be in Cancer, and you're going to be aware of the psychological, emotional response to everything that your mind is processing, as the information that has been evaluated and processed, reevaluated, will catch up to your conscious awareness so that they can meet in Cancer and Leo. I think it's going to meet in Leo. And then you're going to have so much more boldness and strength of heart, because now you've enlightened and aligned this information with the integrity of knowledge. So in a nutshell, you right now, before Mercury and Gemini, have manifested all your superpowers. If you're watching me, you have manifested your awakened powers. It's awakening right now. A lot of you trying to rush this process like me. Mercury is in Gemini on June 11th. which June 11 is going to be the day after the new moon. So Mercury will be 19 degrees retrograde in Gemini. But Mercury is going to actually enter Gemini May 3rd, May 4th. And so May 3rd and May 4th is where you're going to actually process intellectually exactly what power you awaken. Shout out to Watson Learn. So we got our EP coming up too. It might come out this June. So be on the lookout. But once again, right now as we're speaking, you through your DNA genetic structure now, literally now, actually, literally now, you're awakening manifested power. You're manifesting awakened power. Then this is going to go into Aquarius, and you're going to now manifest the knowledge of, hey, this is the knowledge of the power that has awakened, that you've manifested. Then it's going to go into Pisces. And then as you're experiencing the knowledge of what you've manifested, Mercury is going to go into Gemini, and your intellectual mind is going to process this divine metaphysical experience of awakened power that your mind's going to be like, this is what I manifested. This is what I manifested. I can now think like this. I can now think like this. I can now think so much quicker, blah, 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 blah. And then transit, and then aliens, and then boom. Okay, even though there's aliens now, but you don't know how to perceive them because you haven't yet gotten enlightened, which you will. And then it's going to be like, oh, hey, it's an alien. You actually exist. Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to, Gabby, this is getting sci-fi, but we haven't even seen nothing yet. Wait until Aquarius season of 2022 when you're on Alien Council and you just get beamed up. Oh yeah, I had to do what do you call it? I had to do alien jury duty. Yeah, we were looking at this galactic criminal. Yeah, we found him guilty. And I just want that to sound crazy as hell because it's about to be your new normal. So yes, you see this shit? You see this shit? Come on, dog. That's it. This is the magician. This is Mercury. So like you're going to activate your infinity and become limitless. Imagine if you had the ability to like just turn on your infinity, magic mode. That's what Mercury and Gemini is going to do. And when you step into the cerebral apex, you can now harness unique abilities that only you can harness. So I'm going to open up space for live readings. Please check out the description box below if you would like a tarot card to give you insight on this Mercury and Gemini. The minimum is $15. Okay. Bah. And you can get some magical insight. Lightning bolt, infinity fire. Thank you, It's a Vibe. I only have PayPal open right now. I'm going to start with Renee. Thank you. All right. I'm going to do a whole reading for you. You donated a lot of money. So much appreciated. I have a very short sale for someone who asked if I had any readings available. If you would like a consultation from me, and if you would like to know how this Mercury in Gemini is going to skyrocket your brain's potential, go to the description box, go to my website right now, and until the 4th of May, until May 4th, may the 4th be with you. Until May 4th, if you use the discount code Limitless in all caps, you will get consultations 50% off. If any of you want a 50% off consultation, you have until the 4th to use the discount code Limitless. And if you use that discount code Limitless, I will take your transit forecast or your natal chart report, and I will talk about the supernatural abilities that you'll be activating with Mercury and Gemini. For those of you who want insight to that, use the discount code Limitless. Other than that, I'm going to get into the live readings, and we're going to start with Renee. Okay. Oh, Yamcha really is a Taurus. Holy shit. Trunks would be a Cancer. Gohan's a Taurus? What? Gohan would be a massive Taurus. What? Chi-Chi would be a Scorpio. Krillin's a Scorpio. Bulma would be a Leo. I thought Bulma was a Gemini. Bulma would be a Leo. That's what's up. Okay. Renee. We have the Ace of Cups, my friend. You are the gift that keeps on giving. For anyone who wants a live reading, please hit the description box below for the instructions. So you are the gift that keeps on giving, Renee. Yeah, Gohan can be a Taurus. I know that's the birthday there, but I don't know. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Gohan born May 18th, written DBZB day. That's interesting. But yeah, other than that, Renee, we have the Ace of Cups. You are stepping into a brand new awakening cycle. This is new love. This is spiritual awakening. The main card for you is the Hierophant, okay? And that comes with the Queen of Cups. We got the Queen and the Ace. So the challenge is you're stepping into so much more orthodox knowledge, and you're also holding in more compassion. The Queen of Cups is really taking this religious orthodox knowledge and finding ways to augment your psychic ability through this. All right. But with the Ace of Cups, it's like your cup is full. And we have the King of Swords, this intellectual authority as a foundation where you're the expert of your field. We have the 10 of Cups in the past. So you're moving forward with a lot of bliss and with the love that you've been showing us on the team. I can see that. But we got the Lovers card too, man. You got to bang and read it. So Mercury and Gemini is going to bring, you know, this greater union as well with the Lovers card. And then we have the Six of Cups. Jesus Christ, Renee, this is a whole soulmate reading. What the hell? We got the Six of Cups. This is beautiful. Jesus Christ. The 10, the Lovers, the 6, this is a definitive soulmate. So what I feel here with the Hierophant is this could even open up a marriage situation with someone new. So this is someone you've probably already know. When you see the Knight of Page of Pentacles, you're reinventing yourself. You're kind of going over, you know, a certain aspect of your health. We have the Knight of Swords, an incoming message around you. We also have the Justice card. So Justice and Hierophant together is marriage. Are you single, Renee? Because if you're single, this can open up very amazing new relationships. The Two of Swords in the future position is speaking to an element of you, of course, maintaining objectivity over emotions, but this is also not being forced to make a decision before you're ready to make a decision. So with the Justice card, which is both Libra cards, as a guidance, it's saying to, with the decisions you're being made, make sure that both you and this person who is obviously, you know, coming into this love dynamic, make sure that you're both on the same page. Make sure that you're both clear. Make sure that there's paperwork that is all having your ducks in a row. I think that was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. And please feel free to email me more if that resonates with you, if you want more insight on that, because that was very, 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 very revealing. Okay, and very interesting. April, what will be my outcome? Any messages from Spirit from a new position? Congratulations, April. So we do have, of course, the King of Wands, right? Or we do have the Wheel of Fortune. My bad, I'm gonna do this card. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. King of Wands is more independent, but the Wheel of Fortune is saying, congratulations, this is a great fortune. I think you're going to not only have a positive outcome here, I think the outcome for you, April, will actually exceed your expectations, and this is gonna advance you forward very powerful. It's a Jupiter card too, so look to any aspects to that. Stephanie Natalie, thank you. What's up, Chad? No way Gohan is a Taurus. I feel you on that. I'm kind of, when these anime birthdays get revealed, I'll be getting mad salty. I'm like, nah, this can't be a sign. I can't really be a sign. So let's see. Stephanie. Stephanie, we have the Fool card and we have the Judgment card. This is fucking badass. Holy shit. You're literally awakening to a whole new adventure. So you're going to awaken to your higher purpose. And that's just literally going to free up so much more information, right? And really clear the fog and have you step into, you know what I'm saying, a whole new adventure and facet of your life. This is going to clear up everything that you are unclear about. And it's going to be like the next chapter for you is opening up. And this is like what you're meant to do. So keep an open mind on how that might look like. Okay. Kiara, thank you. Ajnas Angels, thank you so much. Please use the discount code Limitless to redeem that 50% off sale until May 4th. Kiara, we got the King of Swords, and this is coming with the Justice. That's gangster. So this could be you dealing with a lawyer. This is usually a judge. This could be you dealing with a very objective genius. Okay. Regardless, Kiara, for you embodying this is actually encouraging you to stay objective, to be in an objective frame of mind, and to be in a position where you're impartial. You're not partial towards anyone. And yeah, Sasuke. I thought like Sasuke is a Leo. I would never see Sasuke as a Leo, right? I was convinced he was a Scorpio too. So I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. Not every Leo is the same, right? But like, Kiara, this is very, very important. This is saying that you yourself may be reaching the expert nature of your field, but I see this as you dealing with the King of Swords. This may even be saying to hire a lawyer to help you kind of get your ducks in a row, especially during tax season. But it's not a coincidence we got both of these cards. Very, very interesting. So next we have V Life. General read for Pisces moon. Right, ew. Well, thank you. Sasuke is not a fucking Leo, but technically that's what his birthday is. Like the nigga is not a Leo, son. I'm sorry. I just can't. Misha, thank you so much for your order. We got your order. I will be speaking to you on Monday. Nice. Awesome. Anyone got a soulmate they didn't want? That's hilarious. That's comedy, my friend. Thank you for asking it. So yeah, he has to be like a Scorpio moon or rising. So V Life, we got the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to level up definitively. You're going to level up definitively, and it could be starting the Pisces moon when Mercury enters Gemini. So this is going to really expand and give you greater abundance. I got several if anyone wants it. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Angeli Rodriguez. Angeli, we got the devil card. Okay. I don't usually do clarifiers, but I get the sense that this devil card is scintillating sexiness. I feel like you might meet someone who has like that six pack and just makes you feel hot. Okay. So even though the devil card kind of has a negative connotations, I'm gonna say that the devil card is a very sexual card for you. And you're going to be learning to draw boundaries by dancing on the line with what you desire, but making sure it doesn't take you over. So this isn't saying to avoid it, but yeah, it's interesting. I don't have the top five, which is very amazing question. In any order, I do fuck with Urahara Kisuke. Um, I do fuck with Akiyama Shinji from Liar Game. Um, Whis, or really just the Angels. Yeah, I don't have a top 5. I'm gonna have to get back at you. Kilua goes hard, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get back at you. I'm gonna have to do a video on that, like my top 5 or top 10 characters. Because you said comics too, and it's not just anime, so I'm gonna think about that. So next we have Alma Asensio. Thank you, Alma. Ajnas, thank you so much. So Alma, we have the 6 of Swords. You're sailing towards a positive future. You're coming into problem solving ability and you're distancing yourself from recent negative psychological experiences. This is awesome. So not only are you sailing towards something positive, right? You could even be moving. I love how we have the Page of Cups. You see how the Page of Cups is on an ocean shore and you're literally sailing through the ocean? I can't make this shit up. You're so psychic, by the way, the fact that I pulled this for you. So it's like you're on your way to a new love, to new feelings, wherever you're headed, right? This is so very important because this could be you talking to someone long distance, making your way closer to someone at a heart level. Wherever you're headed, there's something very rewarding for you. So embrace and open these emotions as you're being led to the right place. Christy Schultz. Alma, I hope that was very accurate because the 6 of Swords means that you're headed towards more positivity. You're distancing the negative. Okay. So Christy, we do have the 4 of Cups. This moon in Cancer transit, especially opposite this moon in Capricorn, will have you contemplate a whole lot of BS to really understand it more. This deck wanted to split, and we also have the King of Wands. So you could also be contemplating your feelings around, thank you, Alma, a Leo or some kind of entrepreneur or independent king. We also do have the Knight of Cups. So Christy, we see this with you too, where you're kind of contemplating your options, but what you don't even realize is that the right love is behind you. So there's someone who's going to kind of open their heart for you. And like right now, you're looking at your options, especially like that King of Wands. Like you're looking at someone who's supposed to be the part, but you're like, yo, this dude is trash. Like, what the hell? Like, why can't I really find the right options? And it's like, honey bunny, like it's literally right here. So like, I feel like this person is psychic and they're going to kind of get your attention and you're going to look left and be like, oh, and then you're like, oh, and you're like, oh, and it's going to be so gravy. And this could even be like you being, inspired to step into a new talent or hobby. The Page of Cups could be like a new feeling. Okay. We got the Empress, you stepping in. You know how they say, get you a woman that can do both? Look at you. Look at you. It's like, yeah, I'm sexy as hell. I turn heads. I'm super beautiful, but I'm also psychic too. I know my intuition. Don't fucking play with me. So that's awesome. I feel like even though this is talking about you connecting with somebody, I think the Page of Cups is you unlocking a deeper psychic part of yourself where it's like you got the spirituality on point, you got the love on point, right? The beauty. Let's welcome Scorpio water sign to the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe. Woo! Okay, so next we have Christina Rodriguez. Malia, we finished the transit talk. If you would like a live reading, then hit the description box below. And I'm gonna pull a card for you and what this Mercury Gemini will be. So for you, okay, for Christina, we do have the 4 of Cups and the Hermit. The 4 of Cups is coming up a lot. So your contemplation is going to reveal a secret nugget of wisdom to you. You're going right now, you might be mulling over how to feel what you're going through. So as you sit with your feelings, the right answer will come. It's an answer that you already know, but the way to understand it will clear up. And I also got the 4 of Pentacles for you. So this is going to ground assured material gain and income. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh shit. Okay. So next we have Brooke Chavez, which, by the way, guys, y'all are awesome. Thank you. By the way. To sum it all up for you, aliens. Yo, shout out to Colby. I can't wait till we do our peace talk. That is so fucking long overdue. Christina Rodriguez, thank you so much. I'm very glad that that was accurate for you. Okay? Brooke, we have the justice card, okay? Lay the freaking sword down on these lames, okay? Anyone who has been out of the right with you is whoosh, they get whoosh, they getting that justice. Oh my God, I see your face right now. I see your face right now. Like, and see, it's not revenge. It's not like you're petty, but it's like you're this justice card. Ooh, what are the odds? Look, 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 look. There's 78 cards, and both of these scale cards came out together. So it's like the scales are going to balance for you. It's like people who you're just going to be noticing how, oh, this person screwed me over. They're getting their karma. Oh, this person was talking shit. They're getting their karma. And you're going to realize, oh, wait, I'm like a living personification of justice. Like, you just don't fuck with me. But justice card is also a decision being made. Oh, Brooke, and you're a Libra. Oh! Oh! You really are. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. So you really are justice. Like people just can't treat you any which way. And you got to realize that, like, oh shit, like you can't fuck with me. Like, I'm literally Lady Justice. Don't tell me you have a moon. Don't tell me you have a moon in Capricorn, because then I'll lose my mind if you have a moon in Capricorn. But other than that, yeah, next time I won't come back because y'all be too psychic and you blowing my mind. Corey Hager. Brooke, thank you. That was awesome. Just know you're the force of justice. All right. Corey Hager. Okay, moon in Gemini. Thank God. So you're a true artist. You're an angel artist. That's what's up. Corey Hager. Why does this keep coming out? We have the 4 of Cups. Okay. Oh, description box below will give you the instructions, Millie. Okay. So we do have, and it's all PayPal. So we do have the 4 of Cups for you, Corey, where you're also contemplating. But for you, this is going to have you really overcome deep-seated anxiety. And Corey, a lot of your anxiety is 100% offsetted by a very important aspect of psychic attack. I think Gohan is a Taurus. Harms his friends to fight, never trains. Also is found where the plot isn't yet, still slept on. That's the only reason why I'll say Gohan might be a Taurus, only because, you know, only because he lived himself a regular life. He got married, he had a kid, and he didn't train as much, which to me isn't Taurus-like, but compared to other signs, I can see that side of him as being a Taurus. I don't know. But Corey, you're going to, with this emotional sorting, really clear a lot of what used to bring anxiety, because you're going to realize that a lot of these thoughts of anxiety are not you. It's projected, and this is going to help you release this a lot. Okay. Jeffrey David, work your magic. I got you. Thank you, by the way. Not every Taurus is lazy. That's true. So Taurus is actually one of the most hardworking zodiac signs. Thank you, Michi Merlini. I got it. Taurus is one of the most hardworking zodiac signs. Taurus can be lazy because when it comes time for them to work, they will put in that work. So that's the only sign that can kind of be lazy when they want. I don't know about that Libra laziness, because Libra also can put in that work too. Libra won't even go to fucking sleep. But like you Venusians, like when you do your lazy thing, you do your lazy thing. It's interesting. Sandra, thank you. So we got the Page of Wands for you. Jeffrey, you need to be very excited. There's a lot of exciting news, maybe financially related, that's coming in, but with the Page of Wands, you want to stay very excited. You want to put yourself in a mood where you're willing to do things that you're not the most comfortable doing as well either. Okay, so keep that in mind. And, and this will really influence accordingly the exciting news that's going to come to you. Okay. You're going to step into experiences that will really rev you up because this is stuff you've done. So this page is a newness in anticipation. You want to get very excited. Charlene, Kelly, Cancer, Scorpio. Every Taurus is slow. And see, Taurus has to be slow because Taurus is the slowest zodiac sign. So that's where, like, you feel me? If a Taurus is slow, I will excuse them for that because Taurus needs to be our grounding. And so they kind of have to be slow. All right. Thank you, Letitia. So, Charlene. Charlene, we have the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles comes with the Lover's card. So you're coming into great foundation and stability. This could even be a king or a lord you get romantic with, but I see this as you coming into that dough. So your hard work is going to secure more financial stability, and or this could be something, all right, that's kind of, yeah. Oh, and no, Taurus finds a lot of what people say uninteresting. Taurus is very intelligent, and Taurus is consistent and they're loyal. Taurus is loyal, but Taurus is also the slowest zodiac sign. Like the way that they process information is not going to be as quick as a Sag or a Gemini, but they're going to get it when they get it, right? So it's a good thing. It's actually good that Taurus is slow because whereas people could be quick and miss stuff, Taurus will get it the first time. So that's my defense for Taurus in case, people want to get at them for the slow stuff. But Charlene, congratulations. This is money and love. Tashika, what is currently going on with my love life? Tashika, we got mutual love. So that's what's going on for you. Mutual love. You're connecting with people. You're connecting with someone who is a soulmate. So if you're single, you're not going to be single much longer. And we have the Four of Cups. So it's going to be emotional contemplation that will sort out how you feel about current people to reevaluate how you think. And then you may be revealed a new option. So sit with your feelings because this is very, 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 very positive. And it could be moon in Cancer in another 2 weeks that this comes into play after the new moon in Taurus. So next we have Dat Mothi Bednaz. DJB. What's up, DJB? Thank you, Christy Love. So well said. Yeah, Taurus works hard. Do not believe the hype. If Taurus is the lazy type of Taurus is like, I'm not getting out of bed for less than $10,000 lazy. So it's not that they're lazy. It's just they won't work hard for something that is not worth it for them. When it's worth it for them, they put in that work. I'll say that. Okay. DJB. We have the full card for you. So Datmathy Bednaz, you're stepping onto a whole new adventure. Okay, this is a whole new phase that you want to keep an open mind for. This is definitely going to open up so much more excitement. You want to not only keep an open mind, all right, thank you, the superior class, but you also want to be in a position to very powerfully and realistically open up your options because you're getting ready to embark on a new adventure. Take that leap of faith, okay? So Rashida, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Rashida, if you're dealing with any issues with employment, Eight of Pentacles is saying that you're going to secure a very lucrative job. If you're already working a job that you like, this is saying to put in work and quality, because the quality you put in your work will stand out to others. I love this card. This card is very slept on. And it's talking about your hard work paying off and leading into bliss. See how this person is focused on the coins they're making? This is the focus you want to keep in your work. But if you're wanting to find meaningful work, you're going to step into work that's really meaningful for you and that you actually enjoy. Okay. All right. Fuck you, Uber. Shit. See how it is. Jesus Christ. Like, you cannot find Ubers anyway. All right. So next we have. Ooh. Guys are not playing around. Brandon Walton. You know what, the Aquarian Alchemist? I do have Cash App. Avong. I got you, bro. Carmen is facts. The aliens don't really fuck with us. Aliens mess with humans like humans mess with, and I hate to say it, cattle. An extra dimensional species, like the whole notion that the higher vibrational they are, the more unconditionally loving, that's cap. That's a myth. That's a complete myth. It's more objective. The higher up you go, it's more objective. So these people are more detached, and it's through humanity that gains sentimentality. Thank you, Malia. So Avon, we have the Eight of Wands. Swiftness. So things are going to move very quickly. These are also the arrows of love. So you can really come into a very quick aspect of love with somebody too. So things are going to move very quickly. This is breakthrough. This is facilitating energy to break you through any blocks as well. Eight of Wands also says, put yourself in a position where you can realistically keep yourself available, because you're going to get so much messages that you don't want to miss some of them. Letitia Austin, thank you so much for your payment. I'm going to refund you half of that so that you can get the discount code. Yeah, baby. All right, I got you. Martina, I got your payment. Thank you. So next we got Alma Ascent. Oh, Bianca. This is for Bianca. T Melody, did you receive the money, or did you just receive the email? I want to make sure you actually got the money back. But no worries. So for Bianca, we got the Lovers card. So the Lovers card is talking about being with your soulmate. You're going to come into an open heart. All right, cool. Thank you, T Melody. But yeah, you're going to come into an open heart realization with somebody. The Lovers card, Bianca, is also talking about you opening up your passion for what you love to do. So this doesn't exclusively have to be romance, but this is definitely talking about making the choice to connect your mind and heart and connect with somebody important to you. So awesome. Lover's card is awesome. It's like the love card. And I love how you put the heart next to her name. That's awesome. So Micheko Allen. Micheko Allen. Thank you for the 20. Let's welcome Khalil Walker to the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe. Whoop, 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 whoop. Micheko, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is talking about, oh, beautiful, Michi Merlini. So this is talking about groundedness and stability. You may actually be in a position to manifest a reliable friend, but this is also speaking about you being in a position to also step into a very important aspect of reliability. So you're going to be stabilizing your financial security. And this is the consistency that your own behavior will really help you stabilize your finances. But no, I feel like for you, this is the presence of a Virgo or someone who's going to bring satisfaction in your life. So you're gonna manifest, or you may already know someone like this too, which is also very important. Okay, so next we have Sandra. Sandra, we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is financial flow. Ooh, you might be on some philanthropy too. So the Six of Pentacles is a financial assistance too. Like if you need to loan money, I think you're the one loaning people money though. So this is you that you're going to open up more give and take. This is also advising to gain more money in your life. See how you can give out money to people who need it. But the World card is talking about this financial flow leading into liberation and success. What I think intuitively is that you have everything, Sandra, but you're going to be opening up philanthropy to share your limitless resources with people who need it. And that just makes you literally a superhero, like super amazing. Okay. So next we have Malia, Live Tarot. Oh, snap. Malia, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is also a grounding energy that is going to, once again, bring up the presence of a grounded, reliable friend. And yep, this is someone who's at the top of their field. It's someone who you can get very practical advice from. They're going to mirror you. So this could be you too, if this applies to you. But I see this as someone who may manage your taxes or really help you manage your money. This is someone who's loyal, reliable, and productive. This is also urging you to be more productive in the way that you manage your money. Okay. So next we have Gem Rising Cancer Sun. So that's also interesting, Audrey. So wait, was that from Aaliyah? That was from Aaliyah, my bad. So for Audrey, the Knight of Pentacles again. So this was for you too. But we're getting this with the Page of Pentacles. So for Audrey, whereas Malia was dealing with a reliable individual who's more an expert in their field, you're dealing with a reliable individual who's very loyal. They're reinventing themselves. Yeah, this person may not have the expert knowledge that this person has, but that the other person has, but this person is reinventing and reevaluating their health. This is also talking about you, Audrey, where you're in a position to reinvent yourself and to change up the way that you actually, organize and structure your reality. So for both Malia and Audrey, you're coming into greater stabilization of your finances. But whereas Malia is going to take a more intellectual approach, Audrey, you're going to reinvent the way you invest. I see this as altcoins and cryptocurrency. You're going to be like a wizard when it comes to investments in money, which is awesome. Okay. Talia Brown. We have the Empress card. So this is talking about tapping into your own sense of abundance, and you're going to be awakening your inner goddess. You're going to be attracting a lot of beauty towards you, and this is going to really do a whole lot to really help you manifest literally so much more abundance. Okay. So next we have Diane Rain. Shout out to being a real one and refusing to wear a mask. The state of Illinois is threatening to discontinue your disability of 10 plus years because you refuse to wear a mask to go to a doctor, because you're not stupid and you're actually using your brain. That's no reason to threaten your disability. You called 911 on 311 because you couldn't breathe. So yeah, these people are nuts. And I love that we got the full card for you, because Diane, this is opening up so much more of adventure, and not so much more of an adventure. It's more so like the full card takes this rebellious attitude towards traditional rules, and it's telling you to continue doing that. Take that leap of faith, right? Because you're going to step much more into this ability to step into this new chapter coming into Mercury and Gemini. New pathways are going to open up for you, and this is going to bring so much greater excitement. Okay, so Martina Colbert, we got you over here. Martina, we have the Strength card. This is you. Martina, this is saying to very, very much so really trust in your passions, okay? And not just trust in your passions, but this is saying to really move forward with, right, your sexual passions. The Strength card is saying to really own up to this aspect of yourself, especially as it goes forward with your courage. So this is a very, very, very awesome card. It's saying to believing you're stronger than you even realize, and you're going to master aspects of your own passion to really monetize and move forward with. Mimosa. Mimosa, we got the Lovers card. So you're definitely going to break through with your soulmate. You're going to connect with people who activate your heart. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be very, very, very awesome. This could also be you unlocking creativity with what you love to do passionately. And this could be also how you connect with the soulmate as well, with someone who loves doing what you love. Big John's Pro Gym. Big John's Pro Gym, we got the Magician, my friend. Believing your talents. You're unlocking skills as Mercury and Gemini that will really step you apart. Oh, yo, put yourself out there. You have everything you need to manifest what you want. You have the skills. You have, even if it's not a lot, you have the skills, you have the products, you have the resources. And once you do that, it's going to take you to the next level. You're going to be leveling other people up too. And we also have you escaping, you're creatively visualizing moving forward, and that's going to lead into more financial flow. So the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune is definitively awakening your abilities and evolving them, and also bringing you to a greater state of abundance by utilizing what you have. That's fucking amazing. Trudian MCA. We have the Lovers card for you too. So this is a greater activation of your soulmate connection with the right relevant people. Okay. I'm getting this with the Hierophant, so it could lead to marriage. I think this is an actual romantic soulmate connection that you're getting ready to unlock. So congratulations. Khalil Walker and Hannah. So Khalil, we have the Hierophant. You're this Hierophant, Khalil. You're stepping more into priesthood. Oh my God, that's insane. You're stepping more into an aspect of priesthood where you're going to be sharing more your own expertise, your own wisdom and knowledge. Your spiritual experience has really given you principles to live by, and people are going to be seeking you. You yourself may be getting initiated to a higher art concerning this, and this is going to really, really open up and pick up for you very profoundly. And Hannah, we got the Two of Pentacles. Hannah, this is saying to play with your money. I love this card. Hannah, this card is saying that you can manifest money. You just have to be hands-on. So the more active you are, you're going to be generating it. Once you stop, it stops. But once you keep it, this is great if you just started a new business as well, especially if you need like a loan. You'll be able to pay it back. But forget a loan. You are infinitely multiplying money. Take money you make, invest some of it in stocks, invest some of it in current cryptocurrency, and play with your money. If you drop a ball, you drop a ball, but just keep on, experimenting with how you trust your instincts, because this is definitely talking about multiplying your income very well. Okay, so that seems to be all the live readings. I'm very grateful for the couple of you who ordered some consultations. Okay, we still have that half off sale available for anybody who wishes to get a reading from me. You can get it half off. Interestingly enough, though, there we go. Chloe Golden. Chloe, we got the Magician for you too. So you're unlocking psychic ability and magic ability. You're removing the blindfolds. Oh, Smash Bros. You're removing the blindfolds and you're unlocking your natural creative abilities. This is saying to believe in yourself, sell yourself, use your skills. You have everything you need to manifest what you want. Find creative ways to bring that. This is going to require sacrifice. And as you let go of the blindfolds, letting go of certain things that you're no longer going to really, do, but this is going to set you on the path of independence and entrepreneurial success. Okay. So congratulations. We are going to end this live right here. Thank you guys once again for staying tuned. And once again, anyone who'd like a reading, use the discount code Limitless by the 4th. You'll get it half off. And until next time.